First of all, what is quadratic formula? In basic algebra, it is the solution of quadratic equation. There are other ways to solve the quadratic equation. Instead of using quadratic formula, such as factoring, completing the square, or graphing, using the quadratic formula is often the most convenient way, or the most easiest way. The general quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Here the x represents an unknown and a, b, and c are the constant, with a not equal to 0. One can verify that quadratic formula satisfies the quadratic equation by inserting the former into the latter. Each of the solutions given by quadratic formula is called the root of quadratic equation. So the solution of the equation of ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, or x is equal to bx positive negative square root of bx squared minus 4ac over 2a. So when you see it, it's so hard, but if you learn it, it's so easy. So let's solve this equation. 6x squared minus 7x minus 3 is equal to 0. So in this equation, we will use quadratic formula. Okay, so x is equal to negative b positive negative square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So a is the coefficient of x squared, b is the coefficient of x and the minus sign, and the c is the negative 3. So, okay, x is equal to negative b. So, negative b was negative 7 positive negative square root of b squared. B squared was negative 7 squared minus 4ac. 4ac was negative 4 times 6 times negative 3 over 2a. 2a is 2 times 6. So x is equal to positive 7 positive negative square root of 7 squared is equal to 49, and the negative 4 times 6 times negative 3 is equal to 72 over 12. 7 positive negative 49 plus 72 is 121 over 12. So we simplify 7 positive negative 11 over 12. Actually, we had a true answer, and that is 7 plus 11 over 12 is 3 halves, and the one is 7 minus 11 over 12 is equal to negative 1/3. So we will answer another one again. So 2x squared plus 8 is equal to 5x. So we will just simplify it. 2x squared minus 5x plus 8. So x is equal to negative b positive negative square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So it will be positive 5. So positive negative square root of b squared, so b squared was negative 5 squared minus 4ac. 4ac was negative 4 times 2 times 8 over 2a, 2 times 2. So, okay, so it will be the positive 5 positive negative square root of negative 5 squared is 25 minus the negative 4 times 2 times 8 is equal to 64 over 4. So the answer, or if we simplify it, is positive 5 positive negative square root of negative 39 over 4. So we realize that the root of this equation is not a real numbers or don't exist. So the equation has no solution.
Hello, Bobby. I'm here to borrow your dad's protractor.
Hi, Mr. Johnson.
Hey, why so glum, Bobby?
Well, I've only got so many 2x4s to work with, and I've been trying to maximize the area of my sandbox, but no matter how I do the math, I can only work it out so far.
Let me take a look at your work. It looks good so far.
But I always get stuck on this quadratic function in its general form.
Oh, well, that's easy. Just use the quadratic formula.
Quadratic formula?
You mean they haven't taught you the quadratic formula in grade 4 mathematics?
No.
That's odd.
Can you teach it to me?
I'll do even better. I'll sing it for you. There is a formula known as the quadratic equation. And if you have not learned about it, you've been living in frustration. I want to tell you about it.
Oh,
'Cause you can't live without it.
no.
And if you learn it quickly, you're ahead of the rest. 'Cause it's on the test. It goes x equals the opposite of b, plus or minus the square root of b squared, minus 4ac all over 2a. Now you try it with me, Bobby. X equals the opposite of b, plus or minus the square root of b squared, minus 4ac all over 2a. It's the quadratic equation. The quadratic equation. And if you learn it quickly, you're ahead of the rest. 'Cause it's on the test. What do you think, Bobby?
This makes life so much easier.
Everybody now! It goes x equals the opposite of b, plus or minus the square root of b squared, minus 4ac all over 2a. X equals the opposite of b, plus or minus the square root of b squared, minus 4ac all over 2a. It's the quadratic equation. The quadratic equation. And if you learn it quickly, you're ahead of the rest. 'Cause it's on the test.
Hey, Mr. Johnson, while you and all the random people that appeared out of nowhere were singing the song, I used the quadratic formula to solve my sandbox problem.
See, Bobby, math is fun.
Yeah!
Well, hello and hi there. Never knew you were weird like me. Thought I was the only one. Now it seems like I'm not that lonely. Can't believe your boy don't understand you. And it seems like you don't love it. And I think we have more in common, so think twice. We could be like Cosmo and Wanda, music and lyrics under these blankets and covers. We could be like waffles and syrup. So take my